Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be discussing Nicki Minaj and why people are so willing to ignore the things that she has done. So, as you all know, Nicki Minaj has just recently released a song with a popular rapper named 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine first got his fame from a hit song called Gumo and has since released many other hit songs that have topped charts. Although he makes many popular songs, many people don't like him because he is a known snitch. When threatened with jail time for multiple crimes and gang affiliations, 6ix9ine decided to cooperate with police and snitch on other gang members in order to avoid jail time. People feel like he should have did his time in prison for the crimes he committed and not be a snitch because he chose to get involved in that type of lifestyle. Because of this, people don't like 6ix9ine or his music anymore. But after finding out that Nicki Minaj made a new song with him, some people now actually tolerate him and have actually listened to and supported his song with her. Now, why people don't cancel her like they canceled Akon when they found out he was working with 6ix9ine is a question that I continuously wonder about. What is it about Nicki Minaj that makes people ignore the things that she has done or said and support her? Nicki Minaj talks about the Black Lives Matter movement and how she is an ally, yet she's doing a song with a non-black Hispanic man that continuously says the N-word in every song. If you're an actual ally to black people, why would you condone this behavior by doing multiple songs with him? But if you can overlook the fact that he is a known snitch and uses the N-word, how can you overlook the fact that he sexually assaulted a young girl earlier in his career? The then 22-year-old rapper was involved in sexual activities with a 13-year-old girl and was sentenced to 4 years of probation for this. There's also proof of this happening as there are pictures and videos of the two online. These pictures and videos were everywhere at the time. So there's no way that Nicki Minaj didn't know about this prior to recording their first song together. The girl in the video looks like a child, so he obviously knew or didn't care about her age. How could you, a woman with so many young fans, become friends with somebody who sexually assaults children? On top of this, Nicki Minaj is also marrying a man that is a sex offender. Her husband, called Kenneth Petty, spent time in prison for attempted rape in the first degree when he used a sharp object to force a girl to have sex with him. He was also labeled as a level 2 sex offender, which deems him of having a moderate risk of repeat offense. And Nicki Minaj has also defended him by making posts stating that he was 15 and she was 16 in a relationship, but go off. And someone needs to educate her on a few things. First of all, 15 years old is old enough to know that what he was doing was wrong. So bringing up the fact that he was 15, I don't care. That does not matter at all. I guess she was trying to say that he was just a child, but he was old enough to know what rape is and know that what he was doing was wrong. She also states that they were in a relationship. That does not matter at all. Just because two people are in a relationship doesn't mean that rape isn't a thing. No means no, no matter who it's with. Just because they were supposedly dating at the time doesn't mean that he couldn't have raped her. If your significant other says no, that doesn't mean yes. It still means no. Just because you're dating doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want to that person. You don't own them, and they still have a right to say no. Nicki Minaj also has a brother that she supports that is a sex offender. Her brother repeatedly sexually assaulted an 11-year-old girl at his home over the span of 8 months. There was DNA evidence and witness testimonies proving that the girl was not lying. 8 months of repeated sexual assault. How can you stand by somebody who does that? Nicki Minaj posted on her Instagram a message to her brother, and she said, "I love you more than you'll ever comprehend," and put that in quotation marks because that's exactly what she said. And I know that if my brother ever did something like her brother did, I would immediately disown him. I don't care about the whole blood is thicker than water thing, because that is absolutely disgusting to stand by somebody who does something like that. Nicki Minaj also paid for her brother's $100,000 bond after his arrest. They also supposedly went to celebrate after his bond by going bowling with their family. I just cannot understand how y'all can support her even after knowing everything that she's done and the kind of people she chooses to surround herself with. At this point, I think she has a thing for being around and supporting sex offenders, because how can you as a woman defend all these horrible things that these men have done? Let me know down in the comments below how you feel about this, and if you still consider yourself a barb, tell me why, because I genuinely want to know. But yeah, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and comment down below what you think.